what's inside of them is acid water.
Oh my gosh, that's what golf carts take as fuel?
Yep.
That is very sus.
Today's project of replacing golf cart batteries. We're taking out the original 6-volt batteries and replacing them with 12-volt. Really, the only reason is to save weight and cost. For our application, we just drive the golf cart around the property, and we don't need the longevity of the bigger golf cart batteries along with the additional expense. Each of the 6-volt batteries typically runs around $200 each. Same with these other batteries, but I only need half as many. So 3 batteries is half the price of 6 batteries, right? But you can't use regular automotive batteries. They won't last very long. So these are AGM batteries. My son and I are cleaning out where the batteries were in preparation to fit the new batteries. So I kind of go through, check out the existing wiring, figure out what's what. These are new carts that we picked up from a farm over in Napa that were no longer being used. They've had a few things done to them. So here's our pieces of plywood I fit in the tray. Little cleanup detail to make it fit right. Now that we got the wood in, fit the batteries. Little smoothing out of things, make sure I'm not going to rub a hole in the batteries by anything moving around. Sizing up the battery cables, make sure everything's going to fit where it needs to go. Alright, so now we're going to make them some connections. The key switch is in the center behind the batteries, and it wasn't used previously. It was just on all the time, so wire in the key switch back in, clean up the terminals, get off any corrosion that was on those. And here we're just doing a little bit of cleanup. There's some extra wire. I'm going to put a zip tie on it just to keep everything nice and neat and secure. Put a little electrical tape on that. Same on here. Don't need any wires dangling around or getting loose, falling anywhere. Feel like everything looks pretty good, so now we're going to make jumpers to go between the batteries. I like to start by hooking up the battery positive first and then work my way over to the negative terminal to reduce the risk of shorting anything out. So I've already got the positive hooked up on the first battery. Now I'm going to make a jumper between the first battery and the second battery, then from the second battery to the third battery. After the final jumper, then we'll have the main ground cable coming from the controller.
Apparently the GoPro died while we were working on this. So I got the cables in series, positive negative to positive negative to positive negative. That's my 36 volt ground, and the 36 volt positive are here. Tied up some of the extra wires that weren't being used. And we've got a battery charger to mount. I really like these NOCO battery chargers. This is a 5x3, so it's 5 amps times 3. So it's 3 12 volt battery chargers in one. That works really well for charging these. Then every battery is individually charged. That way if you get one that's going bad, it doesn't mess up everything and overcharge some and undercharge and all that. So this is going to go right here. These are only 5 amp hour batteries. The capacity for 6 volt batteries are 220 amp hour. So 6 volts in series equals 220 amp hour. So I'm going to take 12 volt, 1.5 amp hour. So just under half the capacity. So I know we end up with half capacity batteries. You have to for myself and my kids around our property, 21 plus, and 2 batteries. Alright, so last step is to figure out a way to clamp these in place so they're not moving around. And that's it. We're ready to go. Always use flush cuts when you're cutting zip ties so they're smooth and you don't get cut by them. But alright, I think that's about it. Just have to find a spot to stick the charger cord. Thanks for watching and have a good day.